What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. This video is going to be our typical monthly review of a certain subscription that I get, and we have it here right now, and here it is. Atlas Coffee. I made sure to black out everything so I don't have any accidental slip-ups on a shipping label of what the coffee may be. So let's cut this open and check it out, see what it is. There it is. Ooh, that was cool. That looks nice. If I had to assume what this is, I want to say Mexico. This is Tanzania. Sick. That looks really nice. Tanzania. Let's see. Here we go. Little postcard. Oh, 2 postcards. And we have a medium roast. So I typically get light roast, so it's interesting that I'm getting a medium one. But this is, oh, and I already looked at I saw one of the tasting notes, so I apologize there. So this is from Kilimanjaro. Oh, very cool. From the Moushi and Rambo Municipalities, wash coffee, grown between 1,400 and 1,700 meters above sea level. And yeah, really excited to try this one. I think because I'm still in recovery from whatever the heck I had the last couple days, I'm only going to be doing espresso today. So I'm going to make sure I dial it in correctly. I'm going to pull more than one if I have to, and I want to make sure I get this right. So let's get you guys set up and we'll get to puck prepping. All right, so we're going to be doing an espresso. We're going to go for a 1-to-2 ratio, so ideally 19 grams in, 38 out. We're going to shoot for low 20 seconds for extraction time, and hope it comes out tasting good. It's interesting that they sent me a medium though. I was hoping for a light, but it is all good. Let's see what we got. The smell is pretty nice. The scent. The beans look good too. Here, let me get you close up to that. All right. Got 19 in. We'll grind at 5 grams. 5 grams. We'll grind at the 5 setting, also using the paper filter at the bottom of the basket. So hopefully that helps. Okay, perfect. The smell is pretty nice. It's, I don't know, it's kind of enjoyable. I like it. It gets my hopes up for sure when I smell good coffee. All right, so 19 in. We are going to get this pre-weighed. 1, 2. There is a good chance my fiance is going to walk in the middle of this recording. So we're going to do everything possible to make her feel as awkward as possible. Nah, I'll probably just ignore. All right. Let's get that tared out. Get this to 5. Let me just make sure you guys are in a good spot. Cool, cool, cool. All right, we were looking at 18.4. God, are you serious right now? Come on. Let's see. All right, 18.8. That's fine. We'll work with that. Before we start the prep, let me run the machine to get it nice and warmed up. And then we'll get to the WDT tool, and then we'll tamp. Cool. All right. So I actually had this delivered to, this was, I, how can I word this? I can't even figure this out. This was delivered to me, I want to say at least a week ago, a week and a half ago, possibly. Maybe a week. And I just haven't had time to film anything because we've been, well, I'm literally working every single day, just doing part-time stuff until I land a full-time job. And we are also getting ready for hosting Thanksgiving. It was super last minute. It was super last minute decision on our part, but we had to just prep and get everything ready in the house and get some food to cook. I mean, fortunately enough, her family, Nicole's family, Nicole, I don't know if I ever told you guys her name, but Nicole's family brought, each brought their own dish, so we didn't have to cook too much. But I took it upon myself to cook the turkey, which actually came out really, really good for cooking it for the first time. So I was really impressed with how well that came out. Nicole cooked the ham, honey glazed ham, or whatever you call it, and a bunch of other dishes that she did so well on. I was so proud of her. Everything came out really good. It was a good turnout, and just never really had time to film or open this and film. Oh, sorry. God, I'm losing my mind today. I never really had time to record myself trying this or any other coffees. And I haven't even had time to roast as well. The only time I roasted was the video that you guys saw. So I still have to get to roasting. But I should have some time coming up soon. This is the first week of December. This week will probably be a no-go for roasting because Nicole and I are going to be dog sitting this week, going into next week. So possibly next weekend I'll be able to roast. But we'll see. We'll see. I think we'll have plenty of time to get it done. I have enough coffee to get me by too, so I'm not too stressed about it, but I do want to get to roasting as soon as possible because I need to improve on the roast that I just currently did. I wasn't too happy with it. I know I could do better, and I'm pretty sure all I have to do is just slow the roast down. But we are all ready to pull the shot. It's a shame on me because I haven't talked much about Tanzania or anything. So once I get this pulled, we could chat about Tanzania, African coffee, and enjoy this shot together. All right, it's too fine. We have to prep again. Let me see. Oh yeah, I'm choking her good. Let's see if we can get a little bit out of it. What are we at? 12 grams. I'm just gonna stop it there. And let's get you set up. We're gonna go round 2 on the prep. So we're gonna do the six grind setting. Let's get this over here. We're gonna fly through this because my fiance is gonna be home any second. All right, where did I put it? Right here. Did it again. 18.9. Okay. The beans smell nice this time around, unless I don't know. I mean, I'm dealing with congestion. I don't know if that has any any way of amplifying this sort of experience right now, if that even makes sense. Okay. Put this to 6. Okay. We are at 18.8, 18.7. That's fine. Let me run the machine. We gotta clean that out. All right, we'll use the WDT tool. And a good angle for you guys, kinda not. So I'm pretty sure I've had coffee from Tanzania, but maybe once or twice from within the last 2 years, I'd say. I don't think. I don't remember. If I had it, I feel like it would have been from a coffee shop that I visited, and I had it as like a house espresso. I don't think I've ever bought Tanzanian coffee before. At least that I recall. But anytime I get my hands on coffee from Africa, I get super excited because, I mean, technically it is the birthplace of coffee, and I think it has a nice, I feel like it has its own like traits to coffee versus like other countries. So let's see how this turns out. And maybe we could officially add, and remember, a solid Tanzanian coffee to the list. All right. Okay. Let's do it. Here we go. This is probably going to be a high 30-second, close to 30-second shot, if I had to guess. Yep. Wow. But this one's doable. We could work with this. So we're at 15 seconds, 14 grams. 20 seconds, 21 grams. There we go. Not bad. So this one is much better. I think 7 is going to be where it's at for the best grind setting for this espresso. But you could tell it was roasted pretty recently because of that crema. It looks good. I don't think I'm even gonna bother trying this one. It was just a bad pull. It's super bitter, I'm assuming, and it would just overwhelm the palate. All right. So I did see semi-sweet chocolate for one of the tasting notes. There is like a chocolatey like scent. Wow. So I get like a almost like a dull chocolate flavor for sure. What else am I tasting? I don't know. I think. Hmm. I feel like there's like an earthy or a nutty tone as well. Really no fruitiness to it. There's like this, I guess like a savory taste. Could be even close to like an umami taste as well. But but that's the first Atlas coffee that I've had that did not have that similar taste that I had with every other Atlas coffee, where it tasted like it was over roasted or the roast wasn't quite right or something along those lines, where it was all kind of similar with maybe a hint of something different. That was the first Atlas coffee that, excuse me, that literally had a good, um, its own thing. Okay. So looking at the tasting notes here, we're seeing semi-sweet chocolate, we're seeing raisin and graham cracker. I can understand raisin. I think if my shot wasn't was if my shot was dialed in better, if I grinded at 7, I bet it would have been a little bit more sweet. But because it pulled closer to that 30-second, 31-second shot time, I'm sure we're gonna get more of like a bitter taste in there. But I feel like raisin would come out more if I were to grind a little coarser. And graham cracker, I could definitely see graham cracker in there too. I couldn't pull it off the top of my head from what I experienced, because I don't really eat graham crackers that often. Well, barely ever, but I do know what it tastes like. So I agree with that for sure. I definitely taste graham cracker. I've definitely tasted chocolate. So that's awesome. I think that's the first coffee from Atlas that I think was roasted well. I enjoyed it. Uh, I think I enjoyed the experience of it not being like the others. it wasn't like it wasn't a coffee that I enjoy personally, taste wise, but experience wise, 10 out of 10. Happy, thumbs up to Atlas. I think they nailed this roast. So for any of those who also have a Atlas subscription, the Tanzanian month should be a good one, hopefully for you guys. But that's it. I'm going to end the video here. I have some things to do around the house before dinner. So I appreciate you guys all tuning in as usual. Huge, huge plus to a good Atlas coffee. So that really lit me up. And I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. See ya.